What's up, everybody? This is the Booch, and welcome to the latest installment of the WWE 2K25 Showcase Journey. Now, we're going to be dealing with somebody that is in the bloodline, but technically isn't blood. And of course, we're talking about Naomi, who is only part of the bloodline because she's married to Jimmy Uso. So she's part of the faction through marriage. So she's in the bloodline. She's just not bound by blood. She's bound by marriage. And with the kid they're about to have, a new member of the bloodline is being brought in. So Naomi's kind of being accepted by the tribe because Jimmy Uso chose her to be his bride. So we're going to see Naomi take on Bayley in a Super Showdown on this latest edition of the WWE 2K25 Showcase Journey.
Next on our showcase is someone who wasn't born into this family, but has put in the time and more than earned her spot. She's always happy to leave haters in the rear view, and when she enters the room, you will undoubtedly feel the glow. Of course, I'm talking about Naomi, who many of you may know has reigned as Jimmy Uso's wife and queen for over 10 years. There's the old saying that behind every good man is an even better woman. And this could not ring more true than Naomi, who I will say is an absolute treasure. Jimmy will frequently speak during old bloodline planning sessions about how much her support and love drove him to improve as a superstar, always stressing her importance not only to the WWE Women's Division, but to his career and his life as well. In the ring, there is no denying Naomi's skills. The former women's tag team and two-time Smackdown women's champion has the mental tenacity to push through the toughest part of any match and possesses breathtaking physical skills. Naomi uses her dancing background to constantly innovate with her offense, resulting in some of the most beautiful moves you will ever see, unless you're on the receiving end of them. Naomi is an inspiration to so many of our younger members of the WWE Universe, showing a new generation that anything is possible if you just put in the work and never stop believing in yourself. Naomi has battled against the very best in the women's division, taking on foes like Charlotte Flair, Bayley, Shayna Baszler, and Io Sky.
My favorite moment of Naomi was when she won the title in her hometown, Orlando, at WrestleMania.
To compete against that caliber and maintain the level of success that Naomi has for her entire WWE career is something worth, shall I dare say, acknowledging. Naomi has even teamed with fellow family member Tamina through the years, proving the family you choose can often be the most important. And in true Uso fashion, Naomi shows an unrelenting desire to win, to achieve greatness, and to dominate her opposition. Many mistake her smile as a sign of kindness, but they quickly realize their mistake as Naomi unleashes a flurry of kicks, flies at them with moonsaults from all angles, and then ties them up in knots. Naomi is having fun, but Naomi is never playing. And now, we take you back to the 2020 edition of Super Showdown, which saw Naomi challenge Bayley for the Smackdown Women's Championship. Unfortunately, a ridiculously lax referee decided it was just fine for Bayley to basically do whatever the hell she wanted.
Bayley, oh my gosh, she's trapping Naomi's legs in her shirt.
And Naomi wound up suffering an embarrassing loss after Bayley used wardrobe to her advantage. Well, Bayley, we can pretty much guarantee that trick won't work again. This is your chance to help guide Naomi to a third SmackDown Women's Championship, and to do it by defeating one of the greatest competitors WWE has ever seen. Your wise man has nothing but respect and admiration for Bayley's abilities, but those abilities are eclipsed by Naomi's extraordinary trinity: smarts, strength, and aerial attacks that should give all of you everything you need to get the win and the title.
It's true, Naomi's in the bloodline because she married Jimmy Uso, so she's in the bloodline through marriage. Although right now she's not on TV because she went and got pregnant, which was a fucking problem. And I know some people are going to have a problem with me saying that or hate on me for saying that, and I don't give a fuck, but I'm going to say this. That type of shit is why most women don't get main event level pushes, because of the pregnancy route. Like, I used to think it was weird that bosses would criticize people for, or women, I should say, women, just women, about the whole, are you pregnant? Do you plan on getting pregnant? I think that's a real question you should ask women in interviews, and I don't think it's personal to ask that. Because you want to make sure the person you're going to pick is going to stick around and not get knocked up out of nowhere. Because if you're the women's world champion, which Naomi was, if you're in a top spot as a woman, you damn well better make sure you're ready to drop your title and put someone over before you go off and start a family and decide you want to have unprotected sex or not pull out or whatever. Like, for example, recently Bianca Belair showed up at WrestleMania to announce she was pregnant. That wasn't an issue. Why? Because Bianca Belair hasn't been on TV in forever. Because she had that issue with her finger. Something was like either infected or something, or seriously injured. She had some type of injury that kept her off TV for a long time. Then we find out she's pregnant. That's fine. She was already off TV. That doesn't hurt the company. Naomi was the women's world champion, and she got pregnant. It's like when Becky Lynch got pregnant back in 2020. That fucked with business in a way. Also, Lacey Evans, when she got pregnant during the Charlotte Flair-Ric Flair thing, where she was dating Ric Flair or whatever, she was in a feud with Charlotte, and then got pregnant, was off TV, and they had to kill the feud. And some people were like, well, that feud sucked. Doesn't matter. You're still in a high-profile rivalry, good or bad. And you don't do anything to fuck those things up. And when you do, you're selfish. Because you're hurting the company and wasting all the time they did pushing you to the moon. That's why you gotta make sure if you're gonna push somebody into a top spot, make sure they're fucking ready for it.
Bayley versus Naomi, Smackdown Women's Championship on the line.
So much of Naomi's career has been predicated on making history. And tonight, she has the opportunity to make even more history.
And Naomi's got plenty of momentum coming into this match and is feeling mighty confident herself. Ooh, arm smash! Naomi has tested her mettle in recent weeks, as the road to this championship opportunity was a difficult one. Needed to defeat former SmackDown Women's Champion Carmella. We know Naomi has a heavy desire to become a three-time Women's Champion.
Other superstars say they want the title.
You see. Keep the high-octane approach going and perform a top rope dive to Bayley while she's at ringside. Stick and move. Keep Bayley reeling with a light combo that you won't see coming.
Naomi has said she needs her title back.
Being dropped like that can leave the champion in severe trouble. Looking helpless right now. Oh, what a kick. Oh, that hurt. That was a strong kick. Man, she flipped that attack around.
Both sides with an answer to every piece of offense.
We've said it time and time again. Naomi, maybe the most athletic woman we've ever seen compete here in WWE.
Yeah, Naomi wants to depend on athletic maneuvers, while Bayley wants to be more methodical and fight a more classic wrestling style. A factor to perched up top. Look out below! Soaring through the sky and crashing
Now use the glow to hit another gear and unleash 3 more running attacks in the next 5
onto their
seconds.
opponent. Naomi going for broke. And this high-risk offense from the challenger might be catching the champion by surprise.
The challenger being the aggressor here, but remember, the title can only be won by pinfall or submission inside the ring.
On a flying forearm smash. And Naomi has taken the upper hand. And Naomi...
Okay, countouts do you no good, so keep the match in the ring and continue to press Bayley with more offense.
He continues to somehow have Bayley's number here.
Thrown out of ringside and back to the mat.
Bayley avoids the assault.
And I think it was you, Byron, who asked Bayley if she changed. And she said, I didn't change. I just did what I had to do, and look what I've done.
Well, you're right. Love it or hate it, Bayley's doing what she's had to do by hook or by crook to maintain a stranglehold on the Smackdown Women's Championship.
Oh, what a kick.
Naomi had it turned around.
Title in the balance with the pin.
And she's able to stop the count early.
She's not done yet, but you have to believe that she's still in all sorts of trouble here.
Cinching in the arm wringer, but
Their opponent that gets countered with the right hand.
Gets lifted into position.
Power slam! Are we going to see it? There it is! Can she take much more? Her maneuvers herself out.
I don't think I've ever seen a champion feel as disrespected as Bayley has, Corey, because Bayley's talked a lot.
Uh-oh, feel the glow! Feel it, guys!
Letting go of her hold here.
Maybe she thinks enough damage has been done. Ooh, connects to the back of the neck. Naomi feeding off the WWE Universe, inching closer to recapturing the championship.
What a counter! Spinning heel kick.
Nice cross body.
Catapulting down on the opponent.
Get Bayley seated on the top row facing you and rattle with a heavy attack that's for her to see stars.
Look at this. This can't be good. Oh, shoulder breaker. That is gonna hurt. And Bayley's having trouble managing his onslaught.
Naomi picking up the pace against Bayley and keeping her all out of sorts.
Well placed elbow to break up the maneuver.
Arm wringer.
Punch to the face.
Finally, Naomi's able to interrupt these attacks for a moment.
could be the turnaround Naomi needed in this match.
Quick thinking from Naomi.
Bayley.
Oh my God!
Perfect execution by the champion.
That might have put it away.
Oh my God! You gotta be kidding me. Everyone here is in shock.
And you have to think how much of a setback that can be for Bayley. She now knows from the top. Blocked the effort and cut them off with a shot to the gut.
God damn it!
Shin breaker. Not done yet. Nasty dragon screw. She turns that attack away.
Legs caught.
Catches the leg. Big mistake.
Double axe handle. And now she delivers her back into the ring. Look at this. Snap suplex. crashes to the mat. And here we go. Championship's on the line. Naomi's got Bayley in trouble up on the top rope. This could be Naomi's moment.
Smart move by Bayley, protecting her title and going to the eyes.
Oh, what a kick. Bayley is down and in trouble.
Quick thinking by Naomi, looking to close this one out.
Nobody home. Bayley wisely moves out of harm's way. What's Bayley trying to do here?
What the? I think Bayley's trying to trap Naomi's legs in Naomi's own shirt.
A great counter by Naomi. Naomi ducks underneath, and we got a standoff. Great match so far.
Well, Bayley thought she had Naomi, but the challenger was ready.
Well, the champion has to find a new strategy in a hurry.
Okay, you're going to become a champion, then you'll have to defeat Bayley by pinfall or submission. Rear view, you can connect. Okay, so hit the rear view and then the pinfall.
It just got as bad as it could for the champ.
No, we did it! We have a new champion!
Yes!
Here is your winner, and the new Smackdown Women's Champion, Naomi!
Bayley's stranglehold on the Smackdown Women's Championship has ended. The Glow era has begun.
Finally, some objectives that made sense and a match that wasn't fucking retarded. The other two. Yep. Unlike the previous two matches, this one was logical and actually made fucking sense and didn't drive me up the fucking wall. So this one put a smile on my face for the first time in 2 matches. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I'll be back tomorrow with another one. So make sure you guys follow us on all of our podcast platforms. Links will be down in the description box below. Follow us on social media platforms. Those links will be in the description box below. And of course, as always, hit the subscribe button and ring that bell to be notified so you never miss another episode of the WWE 2K25 Showcase Journey, as well as other additional Boochcast YouTube content. We'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Until then, pizza, baby!